Don't fuck up. Don't. Oh, what is it? It's been like 3 months. It's been like 3 months.
It has. I think.
Don't fuck up.
Don't punch yourself.
It sounds good. Don't punch up. Don't punch yourself. Is that what I say? Don't drunk up. No, that's too late.
Yeah, that's later.
Already. Don't fuck up. Don't funt yourself.
Close.
You know, like
I feel like you're
papyrus yourself.
Oh man, that's
because if you papyrus yourself, that sucks.
But I feel like you're really close though. I mean, like right there.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Rude Cooking School podcast, back from the motherfucking dead. I'm your host, John Hauser III, and with me, ever so patient, is
saucy Soren Markwart. Still here.
Hey! I know. I feel bad. You've been sitting there for 3 months.
Yeah, we have lives. We have lives and things happen. So,
Oh, you actually got out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you've been there for 3 months.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my kid has to have somewhere to sleep. So that would have been awkward. All the farts and whatnot. And,
yeah, that'd be gross.
Yeah.
How's it going, dude?
It's going pretty good. It's, just dealing with the day-to-days,
Yeah.
Every day's a new adventure.
That it is. I'm doing well. I'm currently in my new studio. For those who don't know, in June, my basement where
it's been 84 years.
I know. I'm like 150 right now. I'm going to just throw that rock right in the water.
In the basement.
Yeah. In June, my basement flooded and I had to get all of our stuff out of the basement. And for a couple weeks, we tried doing the podcast in a different spot using not as great equipment. And I had to shut it down because it was driving me fucking crazy because I couldn't get a good sound. No matter what I tried. All of my gear was in storage because the company that, fixed my basement came and packed everything up and took it to a storage space. And I just didn't want to deal with trying to record on a lavalier mic that I couldn't get working properly into a computer. So we took a hiatus. The hiatus took longer than we thought because the basement took longer than we thought. And then, in the middle of that, we decided to make the basement our son's room and then his old room, my new studio. Cause the basement's really nice and big and, it was basically like an apartment by itself before the flood. And then after the flood with even newer, nicer floors, it's kind of a really good apartment. So he's 14 and we were just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's hook him up. So he's maxing and relaxing down in the basement. I'm up here surrounded by boxes because, for the last couple weeks, we've been slowly but surely getting through the boxes. They got delivered a couple weeks ago and I wasn't trying to rush getting through them out in the boxes to get back as much as I wanted. I just didn't have the room because I have a desk here and, stuff and books and bookcases. And finally, though, I had to get my head out of my ass and actually get everything together and do it. So here we are and everything's working fine. I think I can do this again. And yeah, we're happy to be back. I've been fucking going crazy not doing this thing.
Yeah, we can time to get back in the saddle, cowboy.
Hell yeah.
Yeehaw.
All right. So this is just hey, we're back. We're going to talk food. We're going to just see where the conversation takes us. We got nothing planned. It was just we got to get ready. Next week, we are scheduled to have a guest. We needed to have everything up and running. So this is a proof of life concept, basically, for our guest next week. So we can be professional and sound professional.
We're using the word professional fast and loose here.
Oh, I am a professional. Hey, friend.
I was more talking about me, honestly.
Well, yeah. I'll keep us on track. It's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
So
you're the Sherpa.
Yes. I will carry you lovingly up the podcast hill. Mountain. All right. So, have you been cooking? Have you been relaxing? What have you been doing?
Well, just did the workaday life, but I've been doing a little bit of cooking, nothing super crazy, but we did get a new deep freeze today, so that's going to change a lot of things as far as what I'll be able to cook because I have more places to put things.
Glad you brought that up. So, you said this earlier today. You were talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what are you before the deep freeze? What were you working with?
Basically, your average top and bottom like apartment sized refrigerator with the, so I could fit about 4 bags of frozen vegetables and a pizza in there, and
right, like a normal.
Yeah,
fridge.
yeah, it's
not like an oversized.
I'm 6 foot, and me and the fridge are about the same height, but the freezer is like, it's not big. It doesn't hold a lot, so
yeah.
So we were having to plan for, we didn't have any place to store like bulk anything. So we would have to plan for just what we could fit in the freezer and the fridge. And that made things a little more difficult. But
okay. So what are you planning on putting in the freezer?
All the proteins when they go on sale.
Oh, okay. It's like oh shit.
Yeah. This is a big girl. This thing's like, a 32 cubic foot upright.
Thank you for knowing the cubic feet. I was just
Yep. She's a beast. So I can anytime I always watch the ads, and when they put like, pork shoulders and briskets and things on sale, I'll buy whatever I have room for and just stash it.
What is I think I've asked you this like 8,000 times, but like in Texas, how much is brisket per pound?
On the average, for a choice brisket, I don't know. I don't know if the grading system is different regionally or not, as far as,
No, I think it's all,
but
it's
choice is your kind of grocery store brisket. It's varies between about $350 to $450 a pound.
Holy shit, really?
And that's regular price, and when they put it on sale with their generous, it'll be like $250, $249, $250 a pound. You can go to, but we have the HEB down here, grocery chain. It's a big Texas grocery chain, and they tend to have better quality meats. Generally, that's kind of what they're known for. They have a lot of prime, and they have their own brand of like Prime One, and it tends to range in the $4 to $5 a pound, but they're really, really good briskets.
Yeah, our brisket's almost double that, probably almost triple that.
Well, I mean, I also live about 1.5 miles from 1,000 cows, so
Yeah.
So I guess
that's why I was asking, because I'm like, fuck, like just looking at some of the regular prices around here, it's like, oh my god.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the thing about the HEB too is they actually sell Snake River stuff retail, so you don't have to order it online. Snake River Farms is a big beef, like higher end, not like Wagyu level, but they have like American Wagyu and stuff, but which is a cross between like Black Angus and Wagyu.
Okay.
And those tend to run about $6 or $7 a pound, but you'll get a lot better quality product out of anything in Texas beyond that. So it's pretty much the top tier,
Yeah. All right. So it's about $5 to $6.
Yeah. So, I mean, average, it's somewhere between, $4 to $6 a pound, depending on what grade.
Yeah.
Just ballpark.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I bought a flat a couple months ago, and it was pretty fucking expensive. So like, what's funny is we had talked about this when I cooked it. I was like, I don't even know where to buy a full brisket around here is. I'd have to go to a meat dealer.
No, BJ's doesn't carry.
No, that's where I bought it from. They only sell
No
flats.
kidding. I figured like a warehouse or whole warehouse place would have.
Maybe Costco does. I'm not a member.
Costco is down here. Costco is also as renowned for their meat.
I'm sure.
They sell good prime brisket, prime all the beef, prime beef, and they have better quality choice most of the time too.
Jenny Peck swears by Costco.
Yeah,
I just am a BJ's member because it's literally like half a mile away from my house.
I mean, that tracks.
It's on my way to work,
right?
So like I get all my gas and shit there too. So,
but yeah, we have Costco. You can go from my house, go 7 miles in either direction, north or south, and there's a Costco. So
yeah.
And then we have Sam's Club also. So.
Yeah. So with the freezer, you're just gonna pack it with meat.
Well, I mean, like buying, when things like
or if you make too much of something.
Yeah, that too. I got a new vacuum sealer a few months ago. We scored it on. It was one of the food savers, like the OGs.
Yeah.
On the clearance rack at Kroger.
That's what I had
for $37. It was $100 vacuum sealer. Now, I guess
hell yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah, hell yeah. It was like I couldn't pass that up. So
those things work really good too.
And so we got that.
And I got an El Cheapo model and it works well.
Mm-hmm. This one's it's not the fancy one, but it does the job. So
yeah,
because my other one that I had was it died.
Yeah, and like you don't have a sous vide rig?
I do actually.
Oh really? Oh, okay.
Yep.
So then that makes it even
because then I can just huck it straight into the sous vide and walk away, and by the time I get home, it's ready to go on the grill.
Yeah, because like. I've seen a lot of places lately. They're really trying to push like you don't need the vacuum sealer. You can just put it in a bag, and you can. And a lot of times I do, and it works. But I always feel better about like vacuum sealing.
Yeah, I mean the density of the bag is a big. That's a big deal for me too. I mean, when I very first got my sous vide, I did a chuck roast in it. But I didn't have a vacuum sealer at the time, so I just used a Ziploc bag and just burped all the air out of it, and so it didn't float, and it worked. It was nothing.
No, it works fine.
I'd have to go in and adjust it periodically because it would try to flip over, and I didn't want the seam going into the water. So
yeah, I'm always like when you're and a good like sort of not hack, but like a good way to deal with that is they always say like put a couple butter knives in the bottom of the bag. And so it weighs it down, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. But I'm also like, but then I'm cooking my fucking silverware with my food.
It's going to be sanitary.
Which is stupid. Like it shouldn't be a problem, but like, just weird about it. But yeah, because I think I ran out of bags.
I mean, I boiled roller skates once. So,
really?
Uh-huh. Yeah. My wife used to skate roller derby and she got a new pair of skates, and before you put all the plate and wheels and all that stuff on them, they have a made of some kind of leather that you can actually heat form on your foot.
Oh,
and they give you these gigantic plastic bags, and so you put your skate boots in the bag, and they tell you what temperature, and you basically just boil this bag until the leather gets soft, and you strap them to your feet and cinch them down and let them cool off. It's like forming a new baseball glove kind of thing. Yeah. But you actually literally boil skates.
It's like when I get like unshrunken Levi's and I got to put them on and then go in the shower and then fucking put them on. Like that's a thing that I've had to do with Levi's.
Yeah. With my job, I'm Captain Khakis. So
yeah. No, you got to put them on, go to the shower, get yourself wet, and then go outside and just let them dry on you.
I feel like I've heard of that
and they shrink on you, and then they're form fitted to your body, and then they stretch out over a couple wears, and then they're perfectly fit to you. It's really weird.
Huh.
Yeah, they're basically unshrunk denim.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm either Captain
I had a denim thing
or dad jeans.
Yeah, I had a denim thing a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it.
I don't want. I won't ask.
Yeah. I, I haven't sous vide anything in a bit.
I haven't either.
I think I got to do that.
I think the
I
last
mean,
thing I used
in
it
a
for
bit, I
was,
mean like 3 or 4 months ago.
yeah, I think the last thing I used it for was to reheat some barbecue that I had vacuum sealed for my
Oh, that's a really good idea.
oh, it works perfect.
Yeah.
Like if I'm cooking a bunch of stuff and I'm not going to serve it the same day, I'll cut it down. Uh, Sometimes I won't even cut it. If I'm doing a brisket, maybe cut it in half and put a half in each bag, and then
Yeah.
I'll sous vide it back up to like 170 and slice it, and it's like
Yeah.
the
Because
same
then
day
it's
I
not
cooked
getting
it.
dry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That's
it's a
really.
great way to bring barbecue back from from the freezer without affecting the texture.
All right, meat man. I got a question for you.
All right.
On Sunday, I made pozole. It's fucking delicious.
Uh-huh.
I had my son got really creeped out because I was like, all right, I'm gonna be prepping stuff upstairs. Can you, because I have a upstairs fridge where it's, a very, very wide fridge with the freezer on the bottom. You
Oh
pull
yeah,
out
my
and shit.
parents have it. A French door kind of thing.
Yeah. And I hate it. We're gonna get rid of it soon.
Yeah, my mom hates
Whatever.
theirs too.
But down in the basement, we have like our old fridge, which is just like a fridge,
Mm.
like a normal ass refrigerator. And it's been in our basement forever. And it's nice to have a second place because that's normally where, like, if I brine stuff, it goes there. Or if I'm making dough overnight, it goes there, that kind of thing.
Yeah, gotcha.
And also holds our carryover, just fucking leftovers of whatever. Because my fridge is basically 75% condiments at this point.
Same. My entire fridge door is nothing but condiment.
So I'm like, all right, Carls, can you go downstairs in the freezer and grab me? There are two, takeout containers that say pozole stock, and then 2 containers that say skin juice. And he's like,
skin juice.
like, what? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Just go get it. And he's like, okay.
I think maybe telling him not to ask questions made it worse.
See, he comes up and he's like, Dad, why does this say skin juice? Like, for real, I thought you were kidding. It says skin juice.
I know
like,
exactly what you're talking about, but I can see the
I
uninitiated might not be so.
I made cueritos and I boiled pork skin with like some bay leaf and oregano. And when I took the skin out, skin juice.
Mm.
So,
like
it's
skin
really
jello, but
yeah, because it's so full of collagen and shit, right? And then I had braised a pork shoulder a couple months ago, and the stuff that was left over from that was basically like my pozole stock because I'd already put chilies and shit in there.
Yeah,
and it was basically the base. But yeah, skin juice, gross. But okay, so I made the pozzoles, rocking. It's fucking delicious. I love pozole.
Same.
It's the best. But I only used half of that pork shoulder.
uh-huh.
What do you recommend for the other half? And it's the half with the bone. And I don't want to do like pulled pork.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a thinker. Because I look at it and I'm like, oh, pulled pork.
Cubans.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but that's pulled pork, right?
Well, I mean, if it's already braised down, or is it still in?
No, it's a raw. It's a raw. It's a raw.
Okay.
Raw with the
Gotcha.
with the bone in it.
Okay. There's so many things you could do.
I know, that's the thing, and that's what's driving me crazy. Is like it's almost an abundance of like shit to do. Like I'm looking at a ton of recipes. I'm like, all right, done that. It's fine. Ultimately,
Carnitas.
I'm like, carnitas is really high up on the thing.
Yeah, that's like, where I would go, just because down here all that stuff is easy to get at the grocery store.
Right.
And
yeah, I mean, same. I mean, I got everything here pretty much for carnitas.
But yeah, I do like maybe carnitas or even a roast pork sandwiches, like
that's kind of that. I saw a recipe and I was like, oh shit, that might be the thing, is a roast pork sandwich where you do it Italian style with like
the broccoli rabe
and broccoli, or yeah, which I'll just make broccoli, thanks. because broccoli rabe is too much. Actually, that's not true. I like broccolini instead of broccoli rabe. Broccoli rabe's so bitter.
Yeah, it
And
is. It is kind of challenging.
I don't mind it most of the time, and especially on a sandwich, it's good. My wife she's not a fan, so I'm like, all right, well, that's
Or just go with
so.
some giardiniera, and
But broccolini is a good in between from regular broccoli and broccoli rabe.
Yeah, I mean, I'd do giardiniera. I love vinegar and pork.
Yeah, giardiniera is it's actually a really good idea. Make do
some provolone and giardiniera.
Roast Italian pork, cheese, some provolone, then some sort of green thing for bitterness, and then maybe like a giardiniera aioli.
Ooh, that's a solid idea. I've never thought about that.
Like where you take them and blitz it up with like basically mayonnaise.
Yeah.
That would be really good. Lots of hots in it, maybe too.
Yeah.
Get like a really spicy giardiniera.
Yeah. Yep. I'm feeling all of that. Yep.
What's that?
I said I'm feeling all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Or like maybe like a Milanesa.
Oh, like a fried.
Yeah.
Like a fried.
And make tortas or.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, I know down here the bolillo rolls are like $5 for $1.
Yeah, there's a big Latino population around here. We can get bolillo rolls. They sell them at our damn Safeway.
Yeah.
And those fucking rolls are so good.
Yeah, and they bake them in the store most of the time, and they're super cheap.
Yeah, Safeway does do them in the store, but then there's other places around here that bake them on site, and they're really fucking good. Real crispy on the outside, and fluffy on the inside. And
especially when you give them a little toast.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Every time I do those things, I gotta cut them and then toast them on the inside. To get off that subject, I made, because we went to the Ukrainian festival by my house a couple weeks ago, and it's at a really awesome Ukrainian Orthodox church down the street from me. If you want to look it up, everybody, it's if you just put in Orthodox Ukrainian Church, Baltimore, Patterson Park, you'll see it. It's gorgeous church, and you go in the basement, and we're already a couple big beers in. You know what I'm saying? And we go down in the basement, and they have pierogi out the wang and fucking sausages and all the sauerkraut and all the shit. So we get that stuff, and my son's like, "Oh my God, this is amazing." And he's just sauerkraut. We got one plate of food to split between the three of us, and just got a bunch of stuff on the plate, and we all picked from it. And then, so we didn't get a lot of it. So
it sounds like a place I would like to move into.
Yeah. So what I did was on Saturday, I smoked some Polish sausages and then served it with sauerkraut and pierogies cooked in onion sous vide. Do you know what onion sous vide is? Soubis.
Yeah. I'm familiar with the term. It's basically just stewed down to like oblivion.
It's just cooked in butter. It's kind of
gotcha.
It's kind of like braised onions.
Sounds way fancier than
yeah.
It's French.
So basically you take a stick of butter, melt it, throw in two like pretty roughly chopped onions, like big, not in half moons or slices. You want like chunks.
Okay.
So like if you were to make like hot dog onions, you would, instead of like every eighth of an inch, you're going every half an inch.
Okay, yeah. So some
so they'd be half
chunky
an inch,
onions.
Like medium dice onions.
Gotcha.
Or bigger. And then, because they shrink down. And then you just cook them for 45 minutes in, low heat. You want them at like a simmer. You don't want them like burning.
Right.
But they get like a golden brown on them. You don't want it caramelized.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You don't want them sweet. So you want them.
You're not taking
sweet.
them like onion soup far. You're just
No, 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 no. You want them. You
More
want
like
them.
fajita level onions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But there's definitely brownage. There's, it's definitely a different color. It's
Just
not.
not that dark.
It's not translucent. Yeah. You want them a little caramelized. Some of them are going to get it on the edges. So little caramelized, a little oniony, and a little sweet, and then you add salt. Boom, and then you just put your that's you put your pierogi on top of that,
Oh,
and
okay,
just
yeah.
let that steam and cook together. And then the butter and the onions and the pierogi, they all kind of make a sauce together. And I used because normally that church, like, at least once a month has a pierogi sale, but they didn't have it that weekend. So I just, I went to the store and got Mrs.
I
T's,
love those things.
but I got the baby ones.
Oh.
And man, because I'm not a big fan of Mrs. T's. And I was like, all right, I'll just try the baby ones because I can't stand how doughy the big ones are. The little ones are fucking awesome.
I'll have to look for
Perfect.
those. I've only ever seen the regular size ones. I mean, Mrs. T, to be fair, is like I
The
learned
only
about
pierogi
pierogies and
thing
I
in
was like,
town.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like the only thing I could ever find. And I'm like, these are pretty good.
I mean, besides, because there used to be a really big Polish and Ukrainian population in this neighborhood. So like, there's a place called Ostrowski Sausages that still runs to this day, and that's whose sausages I bought. Weirdly enough, at the like basically Mexican bodega. But that place is awesome too because it's like a mini H Mart at this point. Like everything's combining. It's like all the fucking Latin food, all the Polish food, all the Japanese and Korean food. Like it's so crazy.
Diversity.
Yeah, it's great. Um, but yeah, I just used the Mrs. T mini pierogies with cheddar. So it's, potato and cheddar.
Yeah.
And they were fucking awesome. And then I got bagged, good bagged kraut, threw in some caraway seed as one does into that, and just kind of cooked that till it came up to temperature and then turned it off. So because I didn't want it mushy.
Yeah.
Because they already cook it.
Right.
All you got to do is heat it. But I wanted to heat it up a little bit more just because I had the caraway seed in it so it infuses.
Mhm.
There is a place in Baltimore called Hex Ferments that does raw sauerkraut. They just ferment it raw, and it's so fucking
Oh yeah,
good.
there's a hot sauce company down here out of Fort Worth, which is literally like right down the road, uh, called Freaky Ferments, and they do a bunch of fermented hot sauce. But occasionally they'll bust out a batch of like fresh kraut like that, and they just
It's so good.
they put it in like a zip bag, and
Oh wow, really?
it's you have to refrigerate it because it's not like fully fermented, but
Oh, okay.
but yeah, they put it in a zip. They sell it with the hot sauce when they actually do it. It's every
Nice.
now and then they'll do, but it's fantastic.
The Hex Ferments, they jar it, and they do different flavors. Like y- they do like 4 or 5 different flavors. One is, since Crosby is a baby, they do pizza flavored, which is just basically
Huh.
like oregano and thyme and a couple other things.
Like the Italian
And
or Italian seasoning kind
yeah,
of.
basically. And Crosby will straight up eat a whole fucking jar of that with a spoon or a fork. And it's crunchy as shit. It's sour as fuck. It's so good. But with what I was making, you want something cooked.
Right.
And
Mellow it down a little bit.
feel bad cooking that stuff, but it still, even if you just heat that up, it still has that like really great crunch.
Mhm.
I've actually grilled that sauerkraut before, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but I like sauerkraut a lot.
Yeah.
My wife, however, does not.
Oh, really?
She's
Okay.
she's not a cooked cabbage or fermented cabbage person so much.
Mm.
Like in an egg roll, that's a pass. But or she'll eat those. But like if I'm in there making like cabbage rolls, she's not having no part of it.
You know what I've become obsessed with is grilled cabbage. Like
Huh.
you take like a quarter of a head, you take a head of cabbage and quarter it. And then normally 1/4 is enough because cabbages are so big. And you just fucking oil that shit up, salt and pepper the fuck out of it, just like you would a piece of meat. And then you just put it on the grill and caramelize it, like almost blacken it on all sides. And then, just like a piece of meat, you pull it over
Wrap it.
and then you let it cook. Yeah, wrap it and let it cook through and then chop it up and throw a little blue cheese on that shit.
Oh, hell.
Dude, it's so fucking good. It is one of the cheapest. I mean, you don't even have to I've done it where I just put blue cheese dressing with it.
I mean, I don't see any problem with that. So that sounds
not
delicious.
Not as much blue cheese dressing to really coat it like a salad, just enough to
Give it a little
be
funk.
a sauce. Yeah. And the same thing, if with blue cheese, you're just chopping it up and adding that and just the cheese melts and creates a sauce. You don't want it
Oopsie.
really heavily, blue cheesy, but damn, it's really good. And burnt cabbage tastes awesome.
Oh yeah, I love cabbage. I like making halushki every now and then. Me and Nate are the only one that eats it. But
what's that?
It's basically you break down a head of cabbage into bite size, and you saute the fuck out of it with butter and then egg noodles.
Oh, okay.
And kielbasa and some fennel seed, and season it, and it's just a good stick to your ribs sort of thing. But like I said, me and Nate are the only ones that eat it, so I only make it every now and then. But and it's super cheap to make.
Yeah,
and you can make a shit ton of it for $5.
What kind of noodles do you use?
Just egg noodles. Just
egg noodles.
Yeah, just your plain old grocery store bag of egg noodles.
Yeah, I don't think Leanna grew up with that. It's weird.
I like to throw a little bit of sour cream on top of it too, and make
her parents
never butter sauce.
Her parents never leaned into the Polish food, even though she's Polish.
They might have been sick of it growing up.
I had Polish neighbors growing up, and she would make, I think it's called golumki.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's just cabbage rolls.
Yeah,
and fucking she would bring them over for my dad, and after a while, I was like, "Can I get a couple of those?" Because he would let me try it.
Yeah,
and then she would bring it over for me and him. So good.
Break me off a little of that.
Yeah, dude.
That's actually one of the comfort meals that I picked up from my mom over growing up is her cabbage rolls, and they're a little unconventional compared to most of the stuff that I've seen on cooking shows and things, because she it's the ground beef and the rice and the cabbage obviously, and but she adds kraut to the rolls as you're putting them together.
Kraut to the rolls?
Mm-hmm. Yep, and you add a little bit of kraut in as you roll it, and then when you do your base in your baking dish of your cabbage leaves, that keeps them from sticking to the bottom of the baking dish.
Oh wow!
You throw a layer of kraut down there and a little bit more on top, but it's real super basic tomato sauce. It's almost like.
Okay, I was going to ask you.
Yeah, it's almost like a soup base, not quite like a soup, like a Campbell soup, but more of a tomato juice / not canned, not like the stuff.
Yeah, it's not like pizzata.
Yeah,
it's not like pizzata.
No,
it's more liquidy.
And a little bit of just Campbell's tomato juice, the stuff in the jar or the stuff in the bottle. And season the hell out of it and bake it until everything's tender, and it's so damn good. Just a big fat plop of sour cream on top. And
I've seen recipes lately that I guess everybody's, because when we would make them back in the day, what you would do is you'd take the head of cabbage, you'd rip it apart, and then boil the leaves to get them easily
where they're workable.
Right, but now the thing is, just take the whole head of cabbage and put it in the freezer. Let it freeze, pull it out, and then let that.
Oh, the ice crystals break down this.
Break
structure.
It down.
Yeah,
you
okay.
don't, because it's such a pain in the ass to boil the fucking.
It's tedious as hell, but I tell you what, man, I when I do it right, that labor is worth every damn bite.
Oh no, without a doubt.
Good.
But I've never tried the frozen head version, and I want to try that because
Jeffrey Dahmer did.
Gross.
Skin juice.
Yeah, he had a lot of skin juice. Yeah, I want to try it just to see if it works as well. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, that totally.
Hey, now I have a deep freeze. I can try it.
Right, because like you said, the ice crystals form inside the water, breaks all the cells of the cabbage, makes it flippity floppity like you cooked it. so you don't have to do that,
Huh.
which, God, that's the worst part.
And cabbage is so cheap, even if you fuck it up, it's
Yeah, who
you're
gives a
out a
shit?
buck.
Yeah. The worst thing that happens is you just chop it up and with some butter and salt and you just saute it and you're
Yeah,
good.
and then throw egg noodles and sausage in
Yeah,
it.
exactly. But yeah, back to the thing. So I made the thing and then I bought the sausage and put it on the smoker and smoked it up and bought some cherry wood and it was great. So fucking good. Oh, and then the key was rye bread and good mustard too.
Oh yeah.
So
Yep.
you know what I mean? So
I
you're
just picked up a fresh jug of Engelhofer.
Yeah.
They have it at Aldi for like $2. I'm like, I love this
Nice.
shit. It's a good whole grain.
What does Aldi know about German mustard?
They're a German company.
I know, I'm kidding.
Well, you can take the piss, Hauser. Come on. I'm still getting back in the swing
like,
here.
The combination of like potatoey, oniony, cheesy, like pasta softness mixed with sort of crunchy sauerkraut, then mustard and rye bread, and then a chunk of smoky meat. Holy shit balls.
Stop.
It's such a good combination.
I can only get so erect.
Like in my head now, I'm
mostly
like,
because I'm
all
old,
right,
but
so that gross.
Yay, medication.
I'm in my head, I'm like, okay, how do you make that a sandwich? Because there's gotta be, I'm sure someone's got like a kielbasa, sauerkraut, potato, cheese, onion sandwich, right? Like there's gotta be, right?
Nah. No, I mean, there may be, but I don't think it's necessary. You have all the components in place to make a sandwich that doesn't have any business being hung up next to something else. That sounds delightful. Like, there's nothing about that sounds bad. So I think you've, even if nobody's ever done it before, I think you've just invented a new thing. So
no, somebody's had to have done this.
Probably.
Cheesy kielbasa sandwiches. Here we go. Oh well, they got green peppers in there. Go fuck yourself.
That's gotta be like the Chicago Polish guys.
Yeah. Hey there, don't be making fun of our kielbasa sandwich.
Philly, I guess, because you got the peppers and the onions and the cheesesteaks, but
yeah. Like my son's obsessed with kielbasa, but it's always the store kielbasa that's so salty it tastes like you're like when you take a bite of it. Like the Elkridge stuff when you take a bite of it, it tastes like you're putting your tongue on a 9-volt battery.
Oh yeah.
Because it's so salty.
I grew up on that shit though. It's like
me too.
We literally have 2 packages of the Elkridge turkey sausage in the fridge right now.
Yeah, we do too because he loves it.
And our trash can to dinner when nobody feels like fucking cooking is like 2 boxes of like Kraft the Velveeta shells and cheese. And whack up a couple links of sausage and throw it in the macaroni with the sausage and just hit it with some hot sauce and it's fucking delightful. And it takes 10 minutes to make and you use 1 pot.
Yeah, I mean, those things are great. Like I like it, but it's so both salty and sweet. Like it literally is like putting your fucking tongue on a 9-volt sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's a virtue of me, being a smoker since I was 15 years old. I don't have a super high sensitivity to salt.
You still smoke?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. For now, I'm working
like as a you're a regular smoker.
Yeah, like pack a day smoker. Yeah.
Not like a weekend warrior.
No. I'm not the hey man, can I bum one of those off?
Yeah, can I get one from you? I'm just out for the weekend.
Yeah, no. I'm this. It's my emotional support cigarettes. All
right, I'm not seeing anything for what we're talking about, so I gotta.
I feel like I
gotta come up with this. I think.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
So let's
workshop
it. Let's workshop it. It's exactly what I'm thinking. So you gotta have a Kaiser roll.
Okay.
Just to make it weird because it's Polish, you got to have a German roll, which is I know.
Okay, no, I'm with you.
I'm thinking Kaiser roll because
following
Kaiser. You know what a Kaiser roll is, right? So I like a Kaiser roll because it's wide, right? Like it's a, it's the size of, I don't
like a
know.
bolillo roll.
Yeah, but it's round.
Yeah. They're
So
it's like a
we're talking
big ass hamburger bun.
Yeah, we're talking like a 5-inch round, right?
Yep.
And they're pretty thick, and they're fluffy, right? So you can definitely caramelize the insides of both of those, and it'll still stay fluffy because I use those for burgers when I do
But
thick burgers.
they have good structure, so they're not going to turn into mush.
And they don't fall apart exactly. Yeah. So okay, here's the tricky part. What do you do with the mashed potatoes? This is my thought. You take potato, you add cheddar cheese, shredded cheese, add an egg,
latke,
and you basically like make a hockey puck. Maybe 1/4-inch, 1/2-inch hockey puck.
Sure.
Fry it. So you add egg and a little bit of flour, right?
Yeah, just to hold it together. Yeah.
Right. And then, make yourself a hockey puck, fry it on both sides. So you got like a crispy, basically ersatz tot puck thing.
Yeah. That reminds me of something. We'll circle back to that after you're done.
Okay. So then we got bread, we got potato. The kielbasa takes care of itself.
Yep. It's self-lubricating.
The sauerkraut can take care of itself, but you could also do, because I've been really wanting to try this because it was in my head. And I talked about it kind of earlier with the giardiniera, which is make a sauerkraut aioli.
Interesting.
Because there's something about like taking something like that that's so sour and mixing it with something creamy and garlicky.
Yeah.
That in my head, that really sounds fucking awesome.
Okay, so in my head, the only concern I would have about that is the little bit of sulfury funk from the cabbage versus the eggy funk.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the thing is too, though, like I think I just want sauerkraut on my sandwich.
Yeah.
But then the issue with that is you got to dry it. You got to dry the sauerkraut before you put it on.
No, I just throw it in the skillet for about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. And
yeah, I guess to
or
just
maybe a
sort
minute
of knock off.
To steam off a little bit of the moisture and maybe even get
knock off the excess.
Little color on a couple of strands of it.
I like that. Yeah. Cause I do like a fucking, and okay. So you can do that with when you're doing your onions,
or even cut the sauerkraut into the potatoes.
Oh yeah, you definitely could do that.
You probably have to drain it.
Still got to dry it.
But you need to throw it in a cheesecloth and just let it hang out while you're prepping.
Yeah, just put it in a fucking.
But enough flour and egg and potatoes, it's not gonna hurt anything.
Yeah,
or even just mash a handful into the top of the potato and before you flip it. And
we ordered ramen last night from a place.
Oh,
it was complete random, but it's the same. And they had their own house-made tots. And I was like, oh, wow, these sound really interesting. And Leanna was like, they do not sound interesting. They sound super gross. And I was like, oh, that's really because she's a tot machine, right?
Yeah, same.
Like, what the fuck is your problem? So the thing was, let me see. I want to just make sure I'm doing what, I just want to make sure about what all in here. So this place was called Dashi Ramen. The ramen was really good, for just regular.
I mean, the name's a little on the nose, but
Yeah. So they're dashi tots. It's crispy potatoes filled with mushrooms and onions, finished with black truffle salt and green onion. Sriracha aioli for dipping. And my wife was like, I'm not down with the mushrooms and onions and the potatoes. And then, with the black truffle, that's, iffy. And I'm like, I'm in. That sounds fucking awesome to me. And my son's like, black truffle, anything, sign me up, right?
Never had it.
We get them. And in the picture, they're little, they're tot size.
Yeah.
They're fingers. They're like inch by inch fucking logs. inch by inch by 3.5.
Like a mozzarella stick.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, oh shit, they fuck, because I thought we had ordered this other thing when I saw it. I was like, oh, that's the boneless ribs, because they have this weird thing where they take ribs and cook them down and then cut them into slices after it all gelatinizes and roll them and fry them. And I was like, oh, here are ribs. They forgot our tots. And then I was like, oh wait,
We do
those are
something
the
like that
tots.
down here, except they
They were
leave
so
the
good.
bone in it and bread it in flour and fry it.
I love fried fucking ribs so much. But yeah. Anyway, back to our sandwich.
Sure.
I'm okay with no, I think I want the sauerkraut by itself. I don't want it in the puck.
Okay.
Because I think the liquid of the puck, the liquid of the sauerkraut will throw the puck off.
You puck off.
And we don't have to put it into a aioli because that's just fucking foo-foo, right?
A little extra.
So we got the bun, we got the puck, cheese, of course, right? We're gonna.
I would say cheese first, and then the puck. For
we already got cheese in the puck, but yeah, we're definitely gonna put extra cheese in there.
I mean,
to be a barrier.
cheese, but,
yeah, of course. What am I missing here? The onions. Oh, the buttered onions. Okay, so this is where I was thinking. That's how you get the excess moisture out of the sauerkraut, by adding it into the onions.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So when you got about 10, 15 minutes left of your buttered onions cooking, throw that in there and the oil will fucking immediately get rid of that.
Yeah.
Water, right?
Sounds like a very tumultuous marriage, but
yeah, but then you got buttery onions and sauerkraut, but then the sauerkraut flavor kind of gets in with the onions. Like that sounds good.
That sounds pretty good. I feel like you definitely have to put some sort of a barrier on both sides of the buns, though.
That was my thought with
the butter.
Right.
All the butter and the onions. So I'd just double down and add an extra slice of cheese.
Okay, so here's my big dilemma. And this is because I eat kielbasa sandwiches a lot. Not in a hot dog bun.
Right.
And it drives me fucking crazy. Because it's literally just a split. Like I just take a kielbasa and split it down the middle. And then, you take a bite and you pull the fucking whole thing out, right? What's the most effective way to put kielbasa on a round sandwich roll? Is it coins? Is it to take the skin off and chop it up?
Bias?
Yeah.
Because then you can shingle it.
Okay.
Shingling, I think, would work better than stacking coins, because then you can control the texture a little better.
Okay. Well, okay. If you have access to it, like I do, fresh Polish kielbasa.
Oh, I'm not encumbered with that burden.
You can just make burgers out of it.
You could, yeah. You could just make a.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Oh,
smoke the burgers.
Me being my Triple D fangirl, it takes me back to an episode I watched a while back. Place, I can't remember where it was. It was definitely like Great Lake State kind of situation. And the guy had a sandwich that was called Witter Witowski. It was a riff on a cheesesteak.
I think I remember that.
But he made kielbasa and turned it into basically a luncheon loaf.
Yeah.
And then sliced it and grilled it, and that's what he built the sandwich out of.
Yeah. That sounds good. But I like where I'm going with, like, if you just, take it out of the casing and then patty it up nice and, it doesn't have to be super thick because you're only going to put smoke on it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like 10 or 15 minutes and you're good.
You can even cold smoke it.
Yeah, totally. And then fry it. Yeah.
Just to get a little smoke flavor in it without actually putting any color on it. And then you could control the cook.
Yeah, that's good because then you can caramelize the shit out of it if you wanted it.
Whack it in a hot cast iron or something.
Nice. All right. I think we did it. No, we still need a sauce. There still needs to be some sort of. There
I
still needs
have
to
to
be some
stay
sort of
purist
sandwich
here
lube.
and just go with a good stanky
Oh,
mustard.
mustard.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
a
mustard. Yeah, okay.
good stanky mustard. Maybe even a
Yeah.
little, cut it with just a teeny little bit of horseradish.
No, that's what I was about to say. Good German horseradishy mustard.
Yeah, or
stone ground mustard. Yeah.
yeah, a good funky whole grain mustard. That kind of thing.
I talk about it all the time, and I've told you about it a million times. But there's a place called Binkert's by our house, and we have every time I go up there, I get like a bag of meat and a thing of mustard. And I went up there. I've been up there like 3 times in the last 6 months, but I've only used 3/4 of a jar of mustard. So now I got 2 more jars of mustard in my pantry. Because I'm always like, do we have mustard? I don't think we have mustard. And then I get it. You know how that happens? You know what I mean? So then you just end up with like extra, and you're like, shit. Okay.
Well,
But
thankfully, Nate is a mustard machine. So I'd never have to worry about having too much mustard.
Nice.
Because he'll find a way to use it.
We're good. Like, I think we just made the perfect.
All right. Once you've documented the
sandwich
procedures, I'm going to need you to share those with me so I can duplicate that at home. After I find a source for fresh kielbasa.
I won't be able to do it this weekend because this weekend is full. We're going to our last round of the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah.
It's our 3rd time this year. It'll be great. Yeah. I don't know how we've turned into this, but like we have we have to play The Darkness right before we get there. I believe in a thing called love.
Yeah.
It's organically. Yeah. And I have a giant horn that Leanna bought for me last year.
Yeah.
That's made out of horn. It's like a real horn.
Oh.
And at the bottom is like a fucking piece of metal that you can pull out and then.
Oh, okay. So it's
like the fucking horn of Gondor.
Not a fucking drinking horn, but
it's a drinking horn.
Oh.
No, it is a drinking.
Oh, but
horn.
You can take the bottom off. Okay.
Yeah, so you can clean it better. That's what it's for.
Oh, okay.
So you can get.
It just so happens it works as a musical instrument as well.
Yeah, the way they have the little thing that comes off it, it's perfectly like a. You can do one of those things, and it makes actually like a.
That reminds me of the fucking yawn from Amon Amarth.
It's like the horn of Gondor.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, get the hobbits away. Like, where's Aragorn? I'm about to die because I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Boromir can go fuck himself.
Hot take, John.
Yeah, Boromir is a piece of shit. His father is an even more big piece of shit. Fucking tomato eating motherfucker. Like, oh, is there a more disgusting food eating situation in any movie than watching that old man eat tomatoes?
I don't know.
Oh, it's so gross. Anyway, so doing that, and I'm gonna eat all the fucking stupid. Like, it's cold enough here now that it's soup in a bread bowl time.
I'm jealous.
I'm fucking here for it.
It's 90 here.
It's gonna be 60 degrees, and I'm like, hell yeah, bitches.
You can kiss my entire ass until it gets like about mid-December there, and then we'll switch.
Sorry, buddy. I'm not rubbing in your face. I'm just excited because
it was 92 today.
It's been in the 80s for a long time, and it's finally dropped down into where it should be fall.
Dude, the first day it was in the 80s here, I was like singing. We actually had a pretty mild summer this year compared to most. We only had, I think, 7 days over 100. Last year we had, Last year we had 42.
We might have had about the same as you. Like, it wasn't over 100 a lot this year. It wasn't bad, but it was a lot of 90s.
They're predicting a nasty winter for us. Yeah, Texas doesn't do winter the same as you do.
Yeah, sure.
We get an inch and a half of snow, and they're like, everything's closed.
Yeah. Well, it's like that now. It's like that now here too, but hey, I'm here for it. And then Sunday, I think, is back in this room all day emptying out boxes.
Well, we'll have to check the acoustics after you've done that and see if it changes.
Yeah. Yeah, Soren was like, I think you need to leave the boxes. It might keep the sound from bouncing off the walls. I'm sure once we get all the boxes out and then like all my gear, like all my music gear and shit like that, I'd rip up, guitars swallow sound, right?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I've got like 12 of them behind me, and I'm pretty crispy. So,
all right, I think we did the thing. We came back. We're better than ever. I'm excited. We created a sandwich that I can't wait to fucking try to make.
And then you send me the recipe, and I'm gonna make it.
Yes, of course, of course. I mean, as soon as I make this fucking thing, if you go on our Facebook page, I'll be posting pictures of that motherfucker immediately. And on our Blue Sky page, add us on Blue Sky.
My phone
and add us on Blue Sky. Add us on Facebook. Facebook is where we're really active. Now that we're back, I'll be active on Blue Sky again, promoting stuff and sending pictures. I let it go fallow a little bit, and that's okay because social media at this point is just driving me fucking crazy. But Facebook is a really fun area for our Rude Cooking School podcast group. Everybody's cool. Nobody's a dick. Everybody's funny.
It's like the best
everybody's helpful
place on Facebook, hands down.
It's like what the internet should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When it was fun, way back when.
Right. Even though there's like 4,000 people in it, like nobody's an asshole. It's fucking crazy. Like it's nice.
Yeah. If you have a question
and
about
if they are an
shit
asshole,
that you got from a vegetable like produce thing, like I did the other day when they handed me a bunch of chayote squashes, and I was like,
what you end up doing with the chayotes?
They went bad.
Oh, come on.
I just this last couple of weeks has been just bonkers, and I haven't really had time to do a lot of cooking. So
next time, they're really good in salad. If you just like dice them up and put a little salt on them, and just let them sit for a bit. They're fucking awesome in salad. They're also really good just braised.
Noted. Oh, actually, no. I take that back. We did get like 2 or 3 more in this round, but we also got a bunch of russet potatoes and carrots, and chuck roast is on sale this week.
So, I thought you meant like you were getting them through like a.
No, it's like a produce like like group.
Chayotes make me laugh because they always look like if Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors was just going.
Now that you say that, I'm not going to unsee that ever.
All right, everybody, if you don't know what a chayote looks like, look up Audrey 2. If you don't know what Audrey 2 looks like, and then look up a chayote and just think of that thing going. So there you go.
Damn it.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming back. We are so happy. Thank you for listening to us. We will see you next week with a guest, and it's going to be really cool. If you're into baking, you're really going to want to listen to it. Okay.
I'm just trying to get educated. That's my goal.
Really good. Returning guest. Yeah, it's going to be really nice.
Because I'm not a baker.
We will see you next week. So thank you for listening to the Rude Cooking School podcast. Yeah. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dog. We don't advertise, so it helps us just by word of mouth. So if you could do that, we would really appreciate it. By the way, I have looked at the numbers lately, and weirdly enough, in the last couple of weeks, they've been back up, even though we haven't been doing anything. And thank you very much, basically all of Europe. That's really weird. Brazil, thank you very much, because it's been Brazil that's been really doing it. And if you live in Brazil, thank you very much. So that said, I'm your host, John Hauser III. Don't yuck my yum and garbage everything. And
Saucy Soren Markward signing out.
Peace out, everybody. See you next week.